What's up, everybody? It's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and it's another Top 10 Tuesday. We got a Top 10 list right there. This week, we are doing Canadian Horror Week, and I actually had to look up some of these titles because I don't know if they were Canadian or not. So, I found these were all different type of Canadian films, and so I went through my whole entire collection and found some good shit. So, alright, number 10 is The Fly 2. I love this film. It's a continuation of Cronenberg's Fly. Very cool special effects score. I really feel sorry for the dog in this film. When he finds his dog too, that's kind of a sad story a little bit. And he goes after the bad guys. Pretty cool. I love the way the Brundlefly looks like in this thing. Great film. Number 10 is The Fly Part 2. Speaking of bugs, number 9 is Blue Monkey. This, unfortunately, is a bootleg. I don't think there is actually an official release on this. I wish there was. It'll be awesome. The guy is like a gardener. He gets infected by some weird plant, goes to the hospital, and he gives birth to this weird larva worm. And so it's in a specimen jar. These kids find this growth hormone, and they sprinkle on it to feed this bug. And all of a sudden, this thing just gets astronomically huge, like a gigantic praying mantis type creature. Pretty cool. And it causes all this damage and kills people in the hospital. Love it. Blue Monkey needs an official release. It's number 9. Number 8 is 13 Eerie. This is a really fun zombie film. Pretty much there's only 3 zombies in the film. They're these kids that are, they're college students on their final for forensics. They go to this island where they have different stages of scenery where they have to find out and solve the murder or solve the case. Well, there's extra bodies on the island, and they don't know where they're coming from. Come to find out, it was like a testing facility for the government on a prison. So there's 3 prisoners that were dead. Of course, they get reanimated. Pretty cool. Love how it's a very small little scene on this island, and how the zombies come about and kill people. Really enjoyed it. And the cast, I was kind of surprised on a lot of the big names on here too. So check out 13 Eerie if you never saw it. So that's number 8. Number 7 is The Gate. This is from 1987. I did not know this was a Canadian film, but I freaking love The Gate. I'm so glad I found the copy that has the original artwork right here, and it's the original film. It's not the special edition, which I want to get to and put it in here. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's just the original Gate film. Love that, the way the disc looks. But special edition would be kind of cool. I can make it into a double disc and definitely keep the original artwork because I love that artwork. So this is The Gate from 1987. If you don't know about it, kids find this stone in the backyard, and they unearth it. And all of a sudden a storm hits, knocks out this tree, makes a bigger hole. So they investigate this hole, and of course things start coming out from the ground. Very cool special effects. The stop animation of the demon-like creatures was pretty neat. A lot of fun. This actually was in the theaters too. I remember seeing the poster for it. But The Gate, definitely check it out. So that's 6. Alright, number 5 is called Bleeders. Another name for this was Hemogoblin. I guess this is based off a H.P. Lovecraft story. Pretty much this gentleman comes to this some island in, I forgot where it is, Finland, Holland, somewhere around that area. He's got this weird blood disorder. He's trying to find his family roots to see maybe they can cure him from his issue. Well, he's on the island, and all of a sudden you see all these bodies getting dug up, and they're moving graveyards, blah, 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 blah. Well, also on this island are these short little hermaphrodite goblin creatures living underground. They pretty much eat dead flesh. While also, since they're moving the graves and everything, their food supply is starting to dwindle. So the next best thing, live food. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I found the story pretty interesting. Rutger Hauer is in it, and he plays the doctor, which is pretty cool. Uh, some cool death scenes. A lot of people get sucked underground. Oh, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people get sucked underground. Does had this weird, not a claustrophobic type, but it does have the underground dwindles. It's very like dark gothic too. Very cool film. If you've never seen Bleeders, definitely check it out. The next one is End of the Line. This is a religious cult film, which was really neat. These they're on a subway, and these religious people come up, showing off the God and the Bible, blah 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 blah, and they're all sitting there, and they all have like these outfits on, khaki shirt, tie, pants. Where the women have dresses or pants, whatever. They all look alike. Well, they get a cue from their phone, and all of a sudden they stand up. They start preaching to everybody. They have these big wooden crosses. Well, they unsheath the cross, and the bottom are these daggers. They start going on a murderous rampage and start killing pretty much everybody on the subway. Well, a bunch of people get out, and they're starting to run through the subway line, and these religious followers are after everybody. And it's really neat how they did this film. There's the ending was kind of weird. I didn't understand a little bit of it. I had to watch it again because these demon things appear at the end. But it was kind of neat how it did it. But the whole religious aspect, going haywire and going on a murderous rampage, was really neat. If you've never seen End of the Line, definitely give this out a check. All right. My next one is another bootleg. Is The Brain. This is from 1987. This is the VHS cover. Unfortunately, like I said, there is no release for this one, I don't think. I love the original artwork. That's that poster right there. Big ass brain that comes out of the space eats this woman. And this gentleman who is the head of a TV production company has like a psychic link with this alien brain. And the brain wants to take over the world and suck everybody in through sound waves and TV and everything. Really cool. So then the brain keeps getting bigger and bigger, and this thing is fucking huge. Definitely check out The Brain. All right, number 3 is of course Gutterballs. Awesome slasher film, very gory, very. Let's say they drop the F-bomb 500 fuck times. I don't know. It gets dropped billions of times. There is nudity for both women and male. There is a very cool 69 death scene. Also, one of my favorite kills is the ball wax death scene. The punk preppy kids are hysterical. They're kind of like the bad kids, where the other kids are like the good kids, but they're all getting whacked off by this bowling ball bag killer, whatever you want to call him. Very cool. I can't wait for part 2. I think part 2 is all funded, so this guy put it out. Can't wait for it. But Gutterballs. If you've never seen it, get it. Check it out. Number 2 is the Cube. A very cool psychological sci-fi film. These people wake up in these rooms, and they don't know where they are, and they all meet each other up. And each room is a different room. Some are like blue, green, blah, blah, blah. But in these rooms, sometimes they're booby-trapped, and some are not. So they have to maneuver themselves through this weird-ass maze to get out of this gigantic cube. And it's cool how the rooms rotate. I love the scenery of this film. The death scenes are fantastic in this one. It spawned 2 others, a sequel and a prequel. They're okay. The prequel was okay. The second one was like a sci-fi channel movie, Hypercube. But the first one was fantastic. If you've never seen Cube, definitely pick this one up. Very cool setup. How the government comes in and steals you in your sleep. You wake up out of nowhere, and now you gotta fight for your life to survive. And that is Cube. And number 1 is a Scream Factory release. That is Deadly Eyes. When I saw this, the only time I watched this was on freaking YouTube because there was no official release on it. So the movie was out there, but just not a physical copy. When Scream Factory put this bad boy out, I was so happy to get it. And this movie is freaking awesome about these killer rats. They use dogs and put them in these little rat outfits. I think they were dachshunds or something, running around in these giant rat costumes. And no one is safe in this movie. Nobody. There's kids, there's babies, there's adults, there's old people, everything. Everybody gets munched in Deadly Eyes. Definitely give this one a pickup for sure. So guys, that is my top 10 of Canadian horror films. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Like to hear your comments. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Later.